Oh, friends, it is the last week of April, and that means our letter for this week is L, and I'm going to show you some super quick and easy lavender in our art journal. I am using this beautiful color burst powder in Wisteria and Prussian blue. They are extremely pigmented. They go a long way. So let's get started. Here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to wet my brush, which is a round number 5. I got this, it's a round number 6. I got these from Jerry's Artorama for teaching. They're quite nice. The handle's a little long, but I really do like the tip and the way this works. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just laying a line of water down, and then I'm going to wet my brush again, and I'm making little V shapes on either side of that wet line. I'm going to come in here to my purple, and I'm just going to touch this to the water. And really the only thing I'm using right now is the very tip of my brush. I'm not scrubbing. I'm just going back in on that water. Now I'm going to keep this purple on my brush, and I'm going to add some of this Prussian blue that I have in here. And it makes a really, such a gorgeous deep purple in here. And I'm just going underneath the purple and adding it. All right, I'm going to wash my brush out again. I'm going to add a line like that. Now this page, as you know, it is already been prepped and it has white acrylic paint on it. And like I've said before, this will kind of make this particular pigment powder loose, super loose. I'm going to go back in, add some Prussian blue, add it to the underside. Let's add a little bit more blue. And then I'm going to clean my brush out again and come back and add another piece of lavender. And we're going to have this one kind of arc over a little bit. Now lavender, as you know, it comes in a couple of varieties. We have the variety here I'm doing is the longer stem of lavender. I have in my yard the lavender that just blooms up on the top here. It doesn't smell nearly as potent as the other lavender that goes all the way down, but I do like its lacy leaves. Now, because this is in the background, I'm going to add just a little bit more to darken up this up here. And again, I am pretty much just using the tip of my brush. Okay, so let's add a little bit of this green and blue and just the tiniest bit of red to this green and blue. See what happens. Well, I think more green. Lavender leaves are just a really super soft, pretty green. And we're going to add some leaves. I start up here with the tip and I press down. And this is pretty much all I'm going to do because I just want to mark for this month a remembrance of lavender. Add just a little bit of background back here. And just to remind myself of all the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flowers that we've had going. I'm going to add the botanical name, which is lavandula. So, L-A-V-A-N. And there you have it. Now, if you want, you can go through and maybe do a little bit of scratchy outlining through here. But I'm not going to add too much just because I like this little dreamy look here. So I'm just going to add some little lines. Quick lines. All right, so I have a couple fun tutorials planned for you. So make sure you come back, you like and subscribe so that you can get notified of when the next tutorial comes. And we will do this again. All right, my friends, have fun and I'll see you next week.